For SME, we've got Adeola Adeyemi. He is the chief engineer at Crown Tech Engineering, a company founded 11 years ago. Now, an engineering company that specializes in, guess what? Commercial kitchen designs. Now, food trucks, revamp, and all that kind of stuff. You've probably seen it on TV, that kind of thing. You know, I'm wondering, where can I get this kind of job done for my kitchen, my commercial kitchen? Well, here's the man. You are welcome, Adeola. Good to have you here, man.
Thank you for having me.
Nice. You're an engineer.
Yes.
Well, for 11 years, you've almost become a chef. Not really. Not really. But you've worked with chefs.
Oh, yes.
Worked with
top chefs in Nigeria.
top chefs like
Chef Stone, Chef Cupid,
Nice.
you know, Chef Denike.
Wow.
Yes, I've worked with chefs, so I think when you say food, I can relate well.
Nice. Yeah, we have the right man in the place here.
Thank
so
you.
what do you do exactly for these chefs?
Okay, we are into their commercial kitchen. We built commercial kitchen, trucks, food trucks, constructions and fabrications. Stainless steel features, you know, we locally fabricate the stuffs. So we do those kind of things. So, but for the kitchen aspect, we set up a full commercial kitchen.
Nice. So why can't just anybody do it? I can get one guy who can help me wire this one, put down.
I mean, you know, kitchen setup requires planning. I mean, it's not just having your equipment and you are dumping in one space and you feel that's a commercial kitchen. No, there are a lot of things to be considered. From the layout, the planning, the equipment, which is the paramount thing, the kind of equipment you need for the kind of kitchen you want to have, because we have different kinds of kitchen, the pastry kitchen, the restaurant kitchen, we even have the African kitchen. So, I mean, if I want to have an African kitchen, I can't start bringing stuff like salamander and all that. You know, I need the pressure pot, stuff that, you know, if I want to cook my jollof, smoky, I need the pressure pot, you know, time. You know, that's why.
So not everybody knows this. Not everybody who's
Exactly,
in the food business
exactly.
actually knows the fact that if I'm going to start a food business, most people, personally, I just like get a place and just buy. Is there stove? Okay, have you guys bought the oven?
Exactly.
Okay, now hire the chef. But you actually have to consider the fact that your planned area.
Exactly.
It's actually a thing. The architecture.
Very,
of that
very
area.
important.
We saw a picture from earlier where it was broken down structure.
Yes.
Explain to us what that was.
Yes, I mean, that's our recent, the kitchen we designed in Kebbi State.
Okay.
That was done in Kebbi. So it was an hotel, kitchen. So immediately we got there with my partner, Woodmat. So it was like, man, this kitchen is so small. So we need to break down the wall to expand to the fence.
Okay.
You know, so they broke down the main kitchen because it was so small. You know, we had to link it to the fence area so that we can expand and have a bigger kitchen for the hotel. Because it's going to be serving about 200 people in a day.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we needed to expand. So that was why we broke down those walls.
Very interesting. So you're an engineer. So your engineering background also comes to play here.
Yes.
An engineer in what option, what field?
So I started with electrical engineering.
Okay.
You know, my dad happens to be, they call my dad Baba Nepa because he's an engineer.
He always takes light. He cuts light. Sorry. Okay.
So
I thought he was the one that cuts the lights.
oh no.
Forgive my grim humor.
So he works for NEPA back in the days.
Okay.
So I mean, growing up, you know, I have this passion for electrical works. You know, I started joining wire in the house. When stuff got burnt, I would join the wire.
man to
you know,
call.
fix the socket. So I mean, I started doing all these things. So my dad, you know, sometimes we go out together. He deals with this HT, that's overhead. I mean, high tension, you know, cables. So I was learning from my dad. I was learning. So along the line, when I finished my secondary school, I was on the street with my friend Yomi. So I got to meet Chef Stone. Do you understand? So he owns this dry cleaning firm. So along the line, I was also the guy in charge of the maintenance.
Okay.
When there's no light, I go to the, you know, the DB. I try to fix. So Chef Stone was like, this guy is just everywhere. And so moving to the kitchen setup, so he called me that, he wants to have a culinary school. You know, it started from the house. So he called me and we called some furniture guys. That was the woodwork. So, I mean, he needed to expand. So he looked for a space. Then he said, okay, he needed to expand. So we went there. He showed me his plans that, this is what I want to achieve. Then we're able to achieve it. Do you understand?
So that's where it all started from.
Yes, the kitchen setup.
But you see, now with that engineering background, that must have been
Mm-hmm.
an advantage. So anybody out there who has a passion for layouts or structures,
Yeah.
architecture of in-house designs and
Exactly.
stuff, do they need such a background, or can they already just get started with pure passion alone?
You don't basically need that. With constant learning, do you understand? Experience. If you mingle with people that are experienced in this field, you can easily grab.
Nice.
Do you understand? It's just like an architect. When you have a space, you should know that this is meant to be here, this is meant to be here.
Okay.
Do you understand? With that, you can be able to, start your own setup.
Okay.
It's easy and it's not easy.
Yeah.
Because if you are not smart enough,
At
you
least,
won't be.
but sort of training, at least, they need that
I mean, we hope to have that on board maybe later in the nearest future. But for now, we don't train. We do all these stuff with our craft, like the artisans. We have the welders, the guys that do the markings and all this, because we deal with stainless steel
Okay.
fabrication. So all these are tables.
You fabricate them
Yes,
yourself.
they are locally
Oh, so
fabricated by
actually
us. We don't.
fabricate these stainless steel structures for commercial kitchens.
Exactly, yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we don't. The only thing we import are the stuff like the burners, the ovens, and all these things. But every other thing, stainless steel features, we fabricate those things ourselves.
Wow, very interesting. These are
Thank you.
welding skills, or what kind of skills do you need to be able to fabricate these structures?
You probably don't need any skill. Do you understand? You just need to understand how the technique works.
Okay.
Do you understand? When you see I mean, if someone tells you that I need a 4-foot table, you should be able to mark out
Okay.
in order to achieve the length 4 feet by this and all that. So, I mean, you don't need basic,
So you deal in
idea.
commercial kitchens.
Yes.
But how much clientele do you get from this kind of work? Are they always out there? Is there,
Yes.
Is there demand for your
Yes, everybody likes food. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Mike,
in Lagos State,
where are you?
exactly, in Lagos State, I mean, if you go to the island, you can find restaurant in every 5 minutes.
True.
Do you understand? So everybody wants commercial kitchen. Do you understand? So, I mean, the client base is, people are really calling for, because we have good designs. And I can easily tell you that we are one of the best.
Nice.
Yes.
So is there work out there for someone who's an artisan with this
Yeah,
kind
sure.
of,
Yes,
so
sure.
how can they get these jobs?
Yes.
Who do they have, how do you get these jobs? How do
Okay, we are so good in our social media marketing.
Okay.
We do more of the sponsored ads. Chefs, people out there, they get to see our design and they call and be like, oh, we are interested. So, I mean, this is how we get our clients.
You've made your name. You know how you get your client.
Yes.
The guy out there who knows how to put maybe 1 or 2 things
Yeah, that's
together.
what I'm saying.
How can
You
he
need
now
social
start-
media.
Social media is a good one.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Social media is one of the key to this marketing.
So from one setup, how much could I make if I was to start this business? If I'm going to set up for a commercial kitchen?
Because of the inflation right now,
Yeah, the dollar is not somewhere at
do you understand? Some of these our materials, they come from China because China, they are the biggest manufacturer of stainless. So, I mean, if you are looking at the net worth, like the gain, you might not deliver the quality. For us, we make our gain, but at the same time, we should not give out prices that people say, oh, wow, to buy just a table, 200,000. No, we have to, bring down the price a little bit and still give good quality.
Nice.
Because there's, our table, I like practical things. When you see our own table and the imported table, they are, the difference is clear. Durability and even the gauge of the stainless.
Nice.
The quality matters. So, I mean, this is what we have been into.
So earlier you mentioned that you had one structure that you put together in Kebbi State. This
Yes,
is
beginning
your-
Kebbi.
Your network is all across Nigeria.
Yes, yes.
Have you ever been called outside Nigeria for?
Oh, no. Oh, yes. We received a call in Ghana.
Nice.
In Ghana, there was this chef that called that, she needed to, but it's still in process. Yeah, but so far, just Nigeria.
Okay. All right. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Tell you what we will do, yeah. I'm so sad that and happy at the same time that what we're cooking inside the kitchen today, I might not get to eat it because I'm sure the chef only made just about a bit that's enough for you. But maybe you can help us map out our kitchen and see what kind of structure you can put in there. I don't know, perhaps for free. I'm
Hopefully.
joking. But just stay put, because we're going to bring you inside the kitchen to enjoy some of the very interesting and beautiful meal that the chef has put together. You can smell it already. I hear there's some pineapples in there. It's going to be grand and great. But yeah, that will be for after. And just in case you're out there and you're wondering how you can actually start this kind of a business, like he said, it's minimal training, it's minimal skill. You just have to be able to have that skill or passion for it.